فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبين
at the Faculty of Engineering Mosque, the main campus, between 5 and 6 p.m. each day of Ramadan, continues from the 22nd ayah of Surah Al-Mujadila. Our Sheikh Professor Abdullah Lukino conduct the Tafseer, while the stars are bringing Yaku recite the Quran from Inshallah. We are streaming live on Facebook at Timsan.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يوادون من حاد الله ورسوله ولو كانوا آباءهم أو أبناءهم أو إخوانهم أو عشيرتهم أولئك كتب في قلوبهم الإيمان وأيدهم بروح منه ويدخلهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه أولئك حزب الله ألا إن حزب الله هم المفلحون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم ملك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره مقداره العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يوادون من حاد الله ورسوله ولو كانوا آباءهم أو أبناءهم أو إخوانهم أو عشيرتهم أولئك كتب في قلوبهم الإيمان وأيدهم بروح منه وادخلهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه أولئك حزب الله ألا إن حزب الله هم المفلحون. Alhamdulillah. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, in closing this beautiful chapter of the Quran, Surah Al-Mujadala, on how we relate to the Prophet, how do we relate with Allah, how do we relate with other people. At the end of it all, at the bottom of it all is love and knowing how to talk carefully that will not bring hatred. That's what Allah is now telling us in conclusion. La tajidu qawman yu'minuna billahi wal yawmil akhir. You will never find a people who believe in Allah and the day of judgment. Any person who believes in Allah and in the future and in the day of judgment, you will never find them. You are doing man had Allah wa Rasulahu, that they will go and have love or show love in their mind for anyone that is outside this obedience of Allah and the Prophet. Allah and the Messenger is on one side, those people are on the other side. You will never find any person that will show them love. If you find these people, they don't believe in Allah and the Prophet and the day of judgment. They don't believe in Allah and the future. Yawm al-Akhir, day of judgment. Akhir, again, is future. Anybody who believes in Allah and day of judgment, or who believes in Allah and the future, you will never see them. They will show love for anybody who stays on the opposite side with Allah and the message of Allah. Is it all? وَلَوْ كَانُوا آبَاءَهُمْ. Even if it's their father, أَوْ أَبْنَاءَهُمْ, or is their own children, أَوْ إِخْوَانَهُمْ, or is their own brothers, أَوْ أَشِيرَتَهُمْ, or their relatives. Because it's their father, or their children, or their brother, or their relative, as long as they are not on the side of the Prophet, they will never show them any love. You are doing that. وَلَوْ كَانُوا آبَاءَهُمْ أَوْ إِخْوَانَهُمْ أَوْ أَبْنَاءَهُمْ أَوْ إِخْوَانَهُمْ أَشِيرَتَهُمْ. Ulaika, these people that will not do that, that will not show love to the enemies of Allah and the Prophet. These people, كَتَبَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ إِيمَانًا. These are people that Allah has written belief and iman in their hearts. أُولَٰئِكَ كَتَبَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ إِيمَانًا وَأَيَّدَهُم بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ. Then Allah has also assisted them with spirit from Himself. Because if Allah assists you with His spirit, you will be strong no matter how difficult the situation is. وَأَيَّدَهُم بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا. Allah finally will enter this people into His paradise. تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ. That under this paradise, these rivers, these 4 rivers will be flowing continuously. من ماء غير آسن من لبن لم يتغير طعمه من خمر لذة للشاربين من عسل مصفى. River of water, of milk, of wine, and of honey. Radiyallahu anhum. And they are going to abide there forever. Khalidina fiha. Radiyallahu anhum. And Allah is going to be pleased with them. Waradu anhum. And they will please with Allah. Because there is something better than paradise. Waridwan min Allahi akbar. Zalika huwa al-fawzul azim. If you have a wife, for example, you come back to the house, you bought him dresses, you bought him food, you bought him this, and he's thanking you. He sees that you don't even pay attention to her. You have bought this, you put it down for her. Will she be happy? No. But even if you come to the house, you don't have any of this, and you come, you show attention to her, then she will be happy. So that on the day of judgment, Allah will show attention to people and show that He's pleased with them. It's better than the paradise itself. Radiyallahu anhu wa radu anhu. Ulaika who are Hizbullah. These are the parties of Allah. This is the party of Allah. The party of Allah, these are who they are. Allah, do you want to know this? Allah inna Hizballahi humul muflihun. The party of Allah is on the end of it, the prosperous party. The prosperous party. They are the ones who will be prosperous and be happy. So Allah is warning us now. If you see people today and they are showing love, how can you consider people that say they are Muslims? They are promoting reading of the Quran. They are bringing sadaqah from their places. Say, we believe in Allah, we believe in the Prophet. This is what they are doing. But they are showing love to your enemy. So this is why it's very important to differentiate between Al-Jannah and Ridwan. Somebody, anytime you ask for money, he sent to you. You want this, he sent to you. I want to see you, please, I don't have time for you. But anytime you need something, you ask, he will give you. But he doesn't have your time. He has it plenty. So to send to you, it is nothing. So if Allah gives you paradise, it's nothing because Allah has it. But for Allah to give you His own time. But if you want that time, from this world, you also give Allah your time. Don't show love to any enemy of Allah and the Prophet. Allah is someone you had duna. You are duna man had Allah wa Rasulahu. This one, man had Allah, they are on their different paths, and Allah is on his different path. Then you are duna, they are showing him love. Look at of recent what happened. This man, is it Trump? They call him. He went to Middle East before this was started. The Arabs, they surrounded him. Saudi Arabia, they gave him gifts. He went to UAE, Qatar, all these places. They gave him a plane, a special plane that nobody has ever given anybody before, as a gift. Showing him love. These people, Allah said, these people, they don't have faith. If you say they have faith, you are the one that says so. Allah said, La tajidu qawman yu'minuna billahi wal yawmil akhir. They don't have faith in Allah, they don't have faith in the future, they don't have faith in hereafter. It's not up to a year they did that. There's one now. He abandoned them to the wall. So let us be very careful. And when Allah said, do this, do it, leave it, leave it, everybody is linking them to the Epstein file, whether it is true or not. Because if not, somebody is mad. How can somebody convince you to go to war with a Muslim brother of yours and you agree? There must be something. That's why Allah is warning us here. Radiyallahu anhum wa radu anhum. All of us should look for ridallahi and ridal Rasul. Let us look for the pleasure of Allah. That's why the Sahabas, when they mentioned their name, Sayyidina Abu Bakr, he said, Radiyallahu anhu. May Allah be pleased with him. Because this pleasure of Allah is more important than paradise. You too, walk in this world. Don't go into love with somebody who is an enemy of Allah, enemy of the Prophet. These people are also enemy of the hereafter. They don't care about the future. But if you do, even if you enter paradise, some people will enter paradise and they will not see Allah the way they have to see Allah. And there are people that they will see Allah only once in a year, some only once in a moment, some continuously they are seeing Allah because Allah is pleased with them. So let us all do what will make Allah to be pleased with us. Let us identify who are those that are enemies of Allah, enemies of the hereafter, enemies of the Prophet. Let's not go and show love to them. If we must enter park, let's enter park with people that the park we are entering with them, we know who we are. They know who they are. Like the next surah is going to come and tell us. So may Allah assist all of us. May Allah has shown us here how to behave. If you say you believe in Allah, you believe in the Day of Judgment, you believe in the Prophet, then these are the habits that you should do. You want to talk to the Prophet, see how you talk to him. You yourself, don't go together, have meetings. Meetings where something bad is being talked about, your religion, you keep quiet. This also brings my attention to a lot of us, when we have meetings, they are making dates, schedule. You'll find people are fixing important meetings in Ramadan, at the time of Maulud, at the time of, sometimes a day when it's even the festival itself. Muslims will be there and nobody will talk because you're not alive to your religion. Can you fix a meeting on Sunday? Can you fix a meeting on Sunday? No. Why would somebody fix important meetings on Friday and evening on Fridays? Where is Monday? Where is Tuesday? Where is Wednesday? Where is Thursday? Why Friday? When Muslims are very busy. Why that day? Why would you fix meetings, important meetings in Ramadan? What of the other months? Can you fix important meetings in December? And look at our government to show you that our government don't care about Muslims. They have to go and rethink. Go to banks now. Who is giving you new notes? But in December, everybody is getting new notes. Because you are going to celebrate a Christmas. Celebrate it with new notes. But we are going to celebrate Salatul Fitr now. Nobody cares about giving you new notes. There are so many things. But when these people stand up, they say, the government is for us. It's not for them. When will the government be for us? When we are finished? So may Allah assist all of us. May Allah grant us the love of the Prophet. May Allah grant us the strength to distance ourselves from those that don't love Allah. This is the end of this surah. May Allah reward the Prophet.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم.
سورة الحشر مدنية وهي 24 آية. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. This surah is called Surah Al-Hashr. That is the gathering and moving away. This surah was revealed to the Prophet ﷺ when he was in Medina, 4 years after his entry in Medina. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And it starts with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the generally merciful, specifically merciful. Sabbaha lillahi. Whatever is for Allah is making tasbih to Allah. Ma fi samawati, everything in the firmament. Wa ma fil ardi, and everything on the earth. Wa huwa al-Aziz al-Hakim. Allah is the mighty. Allah is the wise. Here, when Allah says, Sabbaha ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi, everything, wa in min shay'in illa yusabbihu bihamdihi walakin la tafqahuna tasbihahum. They are making tasbih, real tasbih like you are doing. If you don't want to do this, people are making real tasbih. They recognize that Allah has brought them into existence. They are thankful to Allah and they are making tasbih. Like I always say, what is tasbih? Tanzihi. Tasbih is for you to show the holiness of your Allah, or of his name, or of his attributes, or of his work. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٌ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. Allah, his Zat, is not like any other person's Zat. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. You can't think of Allah the way you think of a human being, because he's not like any human being. Anything that comes to your mind, Allah is not like that. Then when it comes to the attributes of Allah, you can't think of the attributes of Allah the way you think of your own attributes. When it comes to his name, the same thing. If Allah is Sami'u, they say you are hearing. Your hearing is not like the hearing of Allah. If Allah is seeing, Al-Basir, you, Basirun, your sin is not the sin of Allah. That's why it's only Allah on this name. You put Alif Lam at the beginning of it. Al-Basir, As-Sami'u, Al-Aziz, Ar-Rahman. Any other person you say Rahman. You don't say Ar-Rahman, no. You just say Rahman. You say Aziz. Because that person is not his own, it's not like that of Allah. Is the real Al-Aziz, is the real Al-Hakim. Aziz is the one that is mighty. He can do without anything, and nothing can do without him. Al-Hakim, Hakim is wise, one that knows where to put in and where to put it. Where does he sit down? When does he stand up? When does he talk? When does he create? When does he not create? When should be the day? When should be the night? To know where to put this in the right place is Hakim. And everything in creation, the Prophet ﷺ said, apart from Usatul Jinn wal Ins, apart from these disobedient Jinn and mankind, they know that I'm the Prophet of Allah. Because whenever he's going, the hills, they used to make salam on the Prophet ﷺ. The trees, they used to make salam on the Prophet ﷺ. One day the Prophet ﷺ, he held, scoop some stones from the ground, held it, and everybody had, they were making tasbih, subhanallah, subhanallah, in his hand. He gave it to Sayyidina Abu Bakr, it continued. Sayyidina Umar, it continued. When it went to the other people's hand, it stopped. And we hear, إذ قالت نملة يا أيها النملة ادخلوا مساكنكم لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. This is ant. We are seeing ants moving daily. But this particular ant, they were moving and they were talking, and Sayyidina Suleiman was understanding what they were saying. Telling the other ants, all of you, enter your distance. Look at an army of Suleiman is coming. Let him not come and crush you and the army, and they don't know. So don't think that you are seeing, as you are sitting down now, this fan, even though it's created by you, the compounds, the elements, the iron that make it is by who? Allah. It is me they are making now, do you know? What they are saying, do you know? They, ala innahum fi miryatin min liqa'i rabbihim. Ala innahu bi kulli shay'in muhit. They are in doubt if they will meet with Allah. Surrounding you, what are you with? Everything surrounding you is making tasbih. They are seeing you. They are hearing you. You are the one not hearing them. When this ant was saying this, look at Hudhud. And if someone said, where is it? La azbannahu aw la azbannahu aw la yatin bi sultan. Inni wajadtu qauman. I went to a place lam tuhit bihi, you have not been able to go to that place. Inni wajadtu imra'atan tamlikuhum wa utiyat min kulli shay'in wa laha arshun azim. I found a nation is a woman that dominates them. It's a bird talking for Hufu, a small bird like this, telling Anabi Suleiman. So you can see that everything is talking. The Prophet Sallallahu, we have said it the other day, how an antelope came to intercede the Prophet and told him his problem. Another time, a tree was standing. A calf came to the Prophet and said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, they say you are the Prophet." Prophet said, "Yes." He said, "Who will bear witness that you are a prophet?" He said, "That tree." "Which tree?" He said, "That tree." Said, "This tree will bear witness." He said, "Go and cut him." They called the tree uprooted. Came, bent, and testified. Ja'atul ashjaru sagidatan tamshi ilayhi ala sakin bila qadam. This is what Sahib Burda he said. One day the Prophet Sallallahu in Medina, he used to stand by when he's preaching. He normally rests on a particular date. There are all the columns of Medina at the time of Prophet Sallallahu were date palms, trunk of date palms that are used as the columns. There is a particular one that is close to his minbar where he rests on. By his resting on this date palm alone, وَأَيَّدَهُمْ بِرُوحٍ مِّنْهُ. Spirit of the Prophet has entered it. It has become, it's no more a normal date. Did they now realize that he has been enjoying the Prophet? One day somebody went to make this thing, minbar of 3 steps for the Prophet to come and use. When they brought it, the Prophet climbed it. The whole mosque, they were hearing this date palm say, the whole mosque they were hearing. The Prophet came down, was rubbing it with his hand. Have patience. Have patience. I will pray Allah should make you a date in paradise. Have patience. Then it kept quiet. Then the Prophet said they should dig a hole and bury the date. They dig and buried it. Don't think there's anything that is not making tasbih just because you're not hearing him. Just like Allah said, وَلَكِنْ لَا تَفْقَهُونَ تَسْبِيحَهُمْ. You are the ones, you don't understand the tasbih they are making, how they are making it. Anywhere you are, people are seeing you. Not in your language, not with your kind of eyes, not with your kind of ears. Don't say they will not bear witness against you, they will bear witness against you. So Allah, Al-Aziz, He is the mighty one. Al-Hakim, He is the one that is wise. Out of wisdom is to make these things, to make it tasbih and you cannot hear it. And to make it to make tasbih and you can hear it. To make the birds to be singing and you can hear it. May Allah have mercy on all of us.
هو الذي أخرج الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب من ديارهم لأول الحشر ما ظننتم أن يخرجوا وظنوا أنهم مانعتهم حصونهم من الله فأتاهم الله من حيث لم يحتسبوا وقذف في قلوبهم الرعب يخربون بيوتهم بأيديهم وأيدي المؤمنين فاعتبروا يا أولي الأبصار
هو الذي أخرج الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب من ديارهم لأول الحشر ما ظننتم أن يخرجوا وظنوا أنهم مانعتهم حصونهم من الله فآتهم الله من حيث لم يحتسبوا وقذف في قلوبهم الرعب يهربون بيوتهم بأيديهم وأيدي المؤمنين فاعتبروا يا أولي الأبصار. Allah Ta'ala is telling us of something that happened. Here, Allah Ta'ala, when people refused to accept the Prophet in Makkah, they were injuring his companions. He asked them to make hijrah to Habasha. They came back, they were injuring him. His uncle and his wife were assisting in defending him. They make sanction on him that they cannot sell food to them. They can't allow them to marry with them. All these things, it affected the prophet, it affected the wife, it affected the uncle. From it, of this suffering, the uncle finally gave up, the wife finally gave up. Then now there was nobody to protect the Prophet. Allah now asked the Prophet to make hijrah. As he was going, the Prophet did not like to leave Makkah. He said, Makkah, you know that you are the most beloved place to me. But I would not have left you if your people did not ask me, did not bring all this problem. And he was going, he turned, he was looking. Then Allah was telling him, Inna allazina farada alayka al-Qur'ana laradduka ila ma'ad. The one that made this Quran obligatory to you will surely return you back to this place. So when he arrived in Makkah, in Medina, the first thing he did was to see how he can build a community that Allah will be pleased with. He asked, you the Muhajir, come. You the Ansar, come. Ta'aha bain al-Muhajir and al-Ansar. Each Muhajir, this is your Ansar, you are now brothers. This Muhajir, this Ansar, you are now brothers. This Muhajir, this Ansar, you are now brothers. Everybody took his brother, not in a small manner. Some of them said, let me take you to my house. He went. All my wives come out. They came out. He said, look at them. Which one do you like most? Take. I will divorce her, you marry her. The one said, no. Teach me what you are doing. Let me go and do it. Because the purpose of the Prophet doing that is to make these people that are sedentary at home, to teach those that are not sedentary, so that all of them will now have occupation and they will become brothers and have people that they rely on. So they started. That's how it was going on. Then the Prophet ﷺ, he now sent to the Jews. The Jews were of three big clans there: Banu Kainuqa, Banu Qurayza, and Banu Nadir. The clan of Kainuqa, the clan of Nadir, and the clan of Qurayza. These clans, they are the Jews. They know At-Torah, so the Prophet sent for them, for their leaders. He said, come. He said, yes. وَلَا تَكُونُ أَوَّلًا كَافِرٍ بِهِ. You know that what I have come with is Quran. You know it's from Allah. Look at it. Look at the message that has come so far. Don't be the first to go against the mission and disbelieve in it. They went, they came back, they said, Abul Qasim, no, we are not willing to enter this religion with you, except people like Abdullah bin Salam. Some of them told them, you know this man is telling the truth. Let us enter this religion. Some said, why should we? Out of hatred and out of jealousy, that why is this person not from their tribe? They forgot to ask themselves, what brought them to Medina? Because the Banu Kainuka, the Banu Nadir, the Banu Qurayza, this is not their home. These are Jews. They came to the extent that they have come to dominate in Medina, and they are now so powerful, they have their quarters with their city walls that nobody is able to defeat them. But what brought them to Medina? They read in their book that the last prophet, when he comes out, where he will come out from, just like what brought Salman to Medina, is what brought them to Medina. That the area is going to come out, it's like this, it's like this. They followed through. Those clans came to Medina thinking that either they will have children, that tomorrow will be this prophet, or one of them Jews will be this prophet. But the prophet has come now. He's an Arab. So when they told the Prophet, when the Prophet told him, "Wala takunu awwala kafirin bih," don't be the first to deny the message of Allah. When they refused and they said they don't accept, someone like Abdullah bin Salam came to the Prophet. He said, "Oh Prophet," he said, "Yes, I'm Abdullah bin Salam." Said, you are Abdullah bin Salam, the son of this noble scholar? He said, "Yes." He said, "I want to enter Islam. If I enter Islam, these my Jewish people will say, maybe you have given me something. They will start to abuse me. So what I will do, call them. I will stay somewhere inside one of your rooms. As I'm staying inside a place they enclosed, call them." The Prophet called them to the mosque. Abdullah bin Salam was hiding. They didn't see him. He called these leaders. He said, "Oh, you people, what do you know about Abdullah bin Salam? Abdullah bin Salam, his father is a great scholar. He knows At-Torah, very pious. Even his son is also like that. He's one of our scholars. We love him. We go to him to ask for judgments. If I tell you that Abdullah bin Salam, he will accept Islam, what will you say? Never, never. How can he accept Islam? He knows At-Torah. What will he do with Islam?" Then Abdullah came and said, "You all know that this man is the prophet of Allah. I have Islamized." So, maybe they gave him something and he decided discouraging him. So the prophet now called these tribes. He said, "Let's go into agreement. You are the most powerful people in Medina. Whatever they are, what bothers them is finance, security. They are always afraid. So let's agree that I will never fight you people, and you will never fight me. And I will never assist anybody to fight you. You will never assist anybody to fight me. If somewhere you enter a problem, one of the problems that people easily enter is to pay dia. Dia is too costly for anybody to pay. You need the community to pay. If anytime you enter a problem and it concerns dia, we will assist you to pay it. If we also enter a problem and there is dia involved, you should assist us to pay it. Do you agree? You agree. They wrote it. There is now an agreement of living side by side. After this, the Prophet allowed them. As they were there, then Ka'ab bin Ashraf. This Ka'ab bin Ashraf is their leader overall. He said, this man came. They wanted to make Ibn Ubay, Ibn Salul as the king. And he's their boy. They could do anything they want to do with him. They could send him. Because always, these people, they don't say they want to be leaders. They don't say they want to be president of Nigeria, or president of America, or president of Saudi Arabia. No, they want their boys to be the president. That's all. So that they can control the person. Their riba can continue. So they have already prepared Ibn Ubay to be their leader. And this thing has stopped. So they have no control over the leader they have now. That's their problem. So Ka'ab bin Ashraf, he went to Makkah. After they signed this treaty back, when he went to Makkah, he took about 40 of their scholars, went to Makkah secretly, without telling anybody. When they got to Makkah, they called Abu Sufyan and other people, Makkah, notable people, about 40 of them too. Say, this man, you allowed him to come and stay in our place. Now, we don't have any safety. Whatever he wants is what he will do now. He's now the owner of the whole of Medina. This is what they don't want. They want to be in charge of everywhere in the world. That's why, please listen. I am not against the Igbos. Igbos don't want Biafra because they want their state. They want to own the whole of this country. That's what they want. They are like the Jews. They themselves, they say they are offspring of the Jews. If you give them Biafra, they now have their country. They can now bring in any weapons that they want, and the Jews will assist them to bring any weapons. Look at Bianca. They made him one of the foreign ministers. Is that not so? Or is it an ambassador? What did they make her to be? He has had a pact with Israel on security of Nigeria. And Muslims are looking. You say Muslim ticket. You say you want to be in politics. You go and join politics that you have no control over, and you say you are part of it. No, they are slaves when you are there. You don't have control over them. If you give Biafra today to these people, they will now have a country, bring their weapons, and now say Abuja is for them because they have the majority of buildings in Abuja. You say no, then they start war. Zaria is for them. The whole of that road, what do you call it? Park Road. They are building. You say no, they start war. Kano, Brigade, Savangeri, they start war. That's why you find people that have wisdom don't allow this Biafra. People like Gawan, they know them. This is how the Jews, they are. Idi Amin, he said, these Jews, say, I used to deal with them. When I find out that they are very wicked, say, I leave their place for them. He said, Palestine gave them refuge to come and stay. Say, they now take over the whole of Palestine, they say it's for them. They were not in Palestine before. It's after the Balfour Declaration that they settled some of them there. They begged the Palestinians that please just give them place to stay here. Just a place. Say, okay. Then when they gave them a place, they will be the one looking for trouble. And they will look for trouble in such a way that you don't see them looking for trouble. That's why you must have your own security. So this man, Ka'b bin Ashraf, went. This man that came to Medina, we don't want him. You people don't want him. What will stop you if we come together, make a pact to fight him and kill him? So this is what we are looking for. We tried to kill him, we couldn't kill him. So they all went between the cloth of Kaaba and inside Kaaba, and they take an oath. After taking the oath, somebody came and tell the Prophet. The average person in the town did not know that something like that has taken place. They did it secretly, like secret calls. When they do their meetings, do you know? What do they want to do with Nigeria? Do you know? What do they want to do with Iran? Do you know? But they know. They meet secretly. They meet secretly and they decide secretly. When the Prophet has said, he said, I know what to do. They met secretly. After I have given them this olive branch, and after this compact I've had with them, I too, I will also operate secretly. He called some of his servants. He said, who will assist me against this Ka'b bin Ashraf? Who? Muslima said, Prophet, I will. Because this Muslima is a foster brother of his. Okay. You will? He said, yes. Then he came to the Prophet. He said, but allow me to say anything. Even if I have to tell lies. Al-Harbu Khudu'ah. War. Any war you go into is cheating. It's deception. Whatever you can do, go and do it. He says, okay. So he went to Ka'b bin Ashraf. When he went, Ka'b was very happy. My brother, you have come. What brought you? You know, this man that came to our place. You know, since he has come, give this money. Give this money. Load is on us. Because there is zakat, there is this one. Today, from that, next tomorrow is this one. We are tired. He asked us to pay some amount. I can't pay. I have to come and borrow money from you to pay. So, no, I will not give you. So, you have to give me. He said, okay, if I must give you, you know I don't do it except you give me a collateral. He said, where will I get collateral? He said, if you don't have, go and bring your wife. Said, as handsome as you are, who will give you his wife as collateral? So then bring your child, sir. Then people, they will dance with my child that is a collateral child. Allow me, let me bring my arm that I'm using to fight for and sword. Let me bring it for you. It's okay, I will accept. When will you bring it? Tomorrow evening, I'll bring it. After dusk, I'll bring it. Okay. So, Muslim now came back. He got 2 sharp boys. So, get your swords ready. You get it ready. He said, where we are going. When we go there, this man will escort me to come and collect what he thinks I'm going to give him. When he comes out, I will hold his hair as if I'm kissing it. Just cut his neck. They agreed. They went. When he went to inside their quarters. Because they are not living inside Medina, they are living some 2 miles, some of them 6 miles, just around Medina. He went and he knocked. So who is that? You are not hearing my voice? The wife said, don't go out. In that voice, I'm smelling blood. Because most of them, as you see them, they are pagans. No matter what they believe in the Torah, they are also doing this paganism, doing future telling. So no, it's my brother, I will go and meet him. So he came out. Sir, where is your collateral before I give you the money, sir? I left it outside so that when you were expecting, I give you. Cab, where did you get this perfume? Your head is smelling with perfume. You are getting this beautiful thing. You don't let me. Then when they are coming closer, I said, let me smell the perfume on your head. So, smell. As they held his hair, up, they cut off the neck of the idiot. That's all. He was killed. They woke up to find that Ka'b bin Ashraf was killed. They don't know how. So the Prophet ﷺ was happy with that. So there, he finished. Then there was a war. It's not a war as such. The Prophet sent about 70 people to go and teach a community that said they have Islamized. Unknown to him, this community were telling a lie. They wanted the Prophet to send people to him so that they can kill them. They killed these people. One of them was able to escape. This one did not escape because of his power. He escaped because one of them said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm a grandchild of Ali Ismail." My mother, throughout her life, had been trying to see swore that he would free a mother of a child of Ismail. He didn't see. Today you are descendant, so therefore I free you. As he was coming back, he met two people on the road. He thought they were part of those people. He killed them. When he came, he told the Prophet, the Prophet said, "No, these people you killed are not part of those people. These ones, we had a pact with them because the Prophet made pact with all the surrounding tribes. So we have to go and pay dear. Dear for two people is plenty of money. So where will they get the money? So the Prophet has to now go to Banu Nadir and meet their leader, Ka'b bin Asad. He went to them. Their leader came. He met with them. He went, sat down behind the wall and was resting his. They came out. They sat down. I have a problem. He said, "Yes. You know, in our pact we made, deer is part of it. I'm now faced with two people that were killed. You have to pay their deer. Will you assist me with some of the money? Which will bring some of the money?" So, well, Abul Qasim will assist you. Will assist you. I will assist you. As the Prophet was sitting down, Angel Gabriel came to tell him, "Prophet, stand up. Where you are sitting down, on top of it, somebody is being asked to bring stone, big stone, and drop it on your head there." He did not know. So the Prophet just stood and left. Some of the companions that were with him, not I think 3 or 4, they just saw the Prophet left. They did not know why. He didn't return. Then after some time, they took this. They left. As they were going, they asked, "Any of you saw the Prophet?" He said, "No, he's in Medina." He went. They know what they have done. They now know that the Prophet has known by the way he stood up and left. Because they know he's a prophet. What will they do? They're in a state of fear now. In a state of fear. What will happen? So the Prophet went and took an army of young boys of valor with their swords, came back to the village. He said, "You, where's your leader? Come out." He said, "Yes. All of you, pack out your things and leave Medina." They are having a fortress that nobody can win them a war there. We just leave. You know what you did. They kept quiet. All of you, I'm asking that you leave Medina. You are not going to stay in Medina again. You are breaking the covenant between me and you are leaving Medina. These are people that are ready. He said they will not leave Medina. They will not leave Medina. The Prophet talked to them. He said they will not leave. Then they went, closed their gates. And you can't climb from outside their fence. And you can't enter their place and defeat them because they have war equipment more than anybody else. Then one of their leaders, this Ka'b, he called them and said, "Look, we know what we did. And we know Allah must have informed this man. This Banu Nadir. So what I will tell you, we have 3 options. Either we call him, we apologize, and all of us Islamize. We know he's a prophet." He said, "No, we're not going to Islamize. After we have reached this stage, we're not Islamizing." Then the other thing, let's kill our wives and our children and go out and face them in war. These people, they don't care of their death. Because if they kill us, What will happen to our children, we don't know. So no, we can't accept this. Then what are you going to, if we don't accept this, let's go and ask him, what is his judgment for us? Whatever judgment he gives us, let us accept it. They said no. So the Prophet Lasama shouted, he said, you people, you have to come out and accept my judgment. They said no. The Prophet said, start cutting their dates outside their fortress. They have their dates, their animals, they start cutting them out. Burn their animals. As I was doing it, they were shouting, oh, Abul Qasim, you are the one that said, Inna Allah la yuhibbul fasad. Allah does not like destruction. Why are you destroying these things? So whatever will make an enemy of Allah to bow down is not destruction. As they were doing that, they now said, okay, we will accept the judgment of our friend that is with you. There's a friend of theirs that is with the Prophet ﷺ. They went to call him. He was in Medina. He came. Prophet ﷺ said, this is what, you know what has happened. What is your judgment over this food? So my judgment is simple. But this after the war of Khandaq, he too, he was injured. He said, my judgment is that every able-bodied person should be brought out and killed. Their women and their children should be enslaved. This is my judgment. Prophet ﷺ said, you have made a judgment that the parliament is pleased with. Said, now they carry it out. So they got their fighters, about 600 of them, and all of them were killed. After that, their children and women, they were enslaved. This is what Allah is telling us here. هو الذي أخرج الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب من ديارهم لأول الحشر. He, Allah, is the one أخرج الذين كفروا that sent out these unbelievers من أهل الكتاب of the people of the book من أول الحشر. At the first time they were brought together and sent away. والذي أخرج الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب من أول الحشر ما ظننتم أن يخرجوا. You Muslims, you will never imagine in life that anybody can ask people to give this their fortress. Because that fortress, nobody can think of getting entrance into it. They too, they believe that this their fortress can save them from any punishment, even if it's from Allah. But Allah came to them in a direction that they never understood. Allah instilled fear into their minds. They themselves, when they were asked to come out, they would leave their houses. They were removing whatever they can't remove. They were destroying it, whatever cannot be removed. Whatever the children they can't remove. And destroying their houses, and the moment we are destroying them. All of you that you have thought, think of it. What Allah has done. Allah asked them to come out. They should go away. Sorry, this is not Banu Qurayza that were killed. These ones were not killed. Allah asked them to, all of them, leave the fortress, abandon it, and they were taken to, they went and settled in another fortress that is not their own. Some of them went back to Syria, where they came from originally. So this is what Allah is telling us here. This is, robe is fair. Allah Ta'ala, the Prophet ﷺ said, Allah nusir to be robe, nasirat al-shahab. If I'm going to attack people in a month's time, Allah will instill my fear into their minds. By the time they come, before I get there, fear is what will make us defeat them. No matter how big a person is, if he's in a state of fear, a small boy can defeat him. The same thing we are seeing now. They have all these missile defectors, Patriot missile that are arresting missiles, no matter what is shot. They felt that Israel was safe for them, nothing can come to them. Then what do you call it? They were able to tell people of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and the rest that we will install missile detectors and missile defectors for you. Nothing will happen to you. They all believed. But they don't know that Allah can do something. Now, some of those things, missiles are entering. They have been defeated. They thought before any missile Iran shoots will all be defected. It's not like that. So this is what Allah is saying. Always these people, they don't know Allah is there. They take themselves beyond what they think of Allah. That's what Allah is saying. All of us, let us sit down and think. Yah will upset those that have sight to look at things. So Saudi Arabians, they should look at what happened to Banu Nadir, what happened to Banu Qurayza. It's Banu Qurayza that were killed in mass like that. But Banu Nadir, they were asked to go, and they left Medina and went to settle in another fortress. Later on, Sayyidina Umar came and asked them to leave the whole of Saudi Arabia, and they went back to Syria. And on the day of judgment, when the day of judgment is close by, like today, it is fire that will be bringing people together. Today is fire that is bringing all of us together. That's what the Prophet said. At the end of time, fire will be bringing people together. Anybody in a car that is coming together, what is fire? What is the power? Fire. Plane, what is the power? Fire. Even the ship that used to go by wind, now it is a fire power. So it is fire that is bringing people together today, up to the day of judgment. May Allah save all of us. Can you see how?
Please, Madam, I need clarification on 2 verses concerning Nabi Ibrahim. The first one, وَمَنْ كَانَ اسْتِغْفَارُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ لِأَبِيهِ إِلَّا. That's Surah Al-Tawbah. The second one, رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لِي وَلِوَالِدَيَّ. Is there any difference from what Abun and Walid?
The person is asking the question about Ibrahim. وَمَا كَانَ اسْتِغْفَارُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ إِلَّا عَنْ مَوْعِدَةٍ لِأَبِيهِ إِلَّا عَنْ مَوْعِدَةٍ وَعَدَهَا إِيَّاهُ فَلَمَّا تَبَيَّنَ لَهُ أَنَّهُ كَافِرٌ تَبَرَّأَ مِنْهُ إِنَّ إِبْرَاهِيمَ لَحَلِيمٌ أَوَّاهٌ. So here he's asking that Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he said the istighfar he made for his father was he made it on the account of a promise. But when he realized it's a kafir, he turned his back. And he was asking that, he said, Rabbana. Akfirli wali walidayya yawma yakumul hisab. That is asking what of somebody that's saying, Allah forgive me and forgive the one that gave birth to me. And he says, is there a difference between Abun and Walid? There is a big difference, but they can be used interchangeably. Abun is father. Walid is one that gave birth to Walad, to you as a child. Here, what people are saying, try to say is that Nabi Ibrahim made istighfar for his father. No, it's his uncle. Azara is his uncle. Azara, just like all of us, when you see the brother of your father, you call my father. You don't say my uncle. When you see your stepmother, you don't say my stepmother, you say my mother. The wife of your father is your mother. Say that because radiallahu ta'ala anha, the wife of our Sheikh radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Sheikh Ibrahim Yas, whenever they ask her, how many children did you have with Sheikh? He said, I have 75 children. How can you have 75 children? I said, no, Sheikh's children are my children. I'm their mother. This is what she needs to say. So, which means, if your stepmother is there, you don't say my stepmother, you say my mother. But you call his name so that people know who you are calling. When you see your uncle, sir, who sent you, sir? It's my father, this one. It's my father Yusuf that sent me. It's my father Azara. That's what Allah is saying here, that he called Azara the father of Nabi Ibrahim, because he's teaching us how to respect our uncles, how to respect those that are looking after us. Even if he's not your blood uncle, but he's the one that is bringing you up, you are in his house, you still call him my father. This one is things that we have to know out of respect. So this is why Nabi Ibrahim, he promised, said, when he asked him, live where I am, I don't want to see you. He told Ibrahim, he said, don't worry, that I will ask Allah to forgive you. So this is what his promise that he gave him. That's why Allah is not saying that. It's super that Ibrahim promised his father. He did that before he knew that he is a kafir. When he realized that he would not come back to Islam, he would always remain a kafir. Tabarra minhu. Then he turned his back on that istighfar.
Please, Mala, I want an explanation of the verses in the Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, is telling the Prophet. What upon the back of inside the in? And the first, that's A, 1A. B, the first 3 verses of Surah Al-Balad.
Allah is talking of the Prophet ﷺ as he, from the time of Nabi Adam up to the time that he came out as a person, like each one of us. وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ وَأَشْهَدَهُمْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَىٰ. Allah took covenant from all of us. Where were we? مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ, from the back. All the children a man is going to have, that seed is in his back. The seed has a life, just like we said just now. وَإِن مِّن شَيْءٍ إِلَّا يُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِهِ وَلَٰكِن لَا تَفْقَهُونَ تَسْبِيحَهُمْ. All your children that you give birth to, the seeds are in your back. The ones that will survive, the ones that will not survive, all they are there now. So this is it. So that seed, Allah knows each one by their name. The one that will be given birth to, the one that will not be given birth to, the one that will come as a stillbirth, all of it, Allah knows it. That's why he was saying that Allah knows about you. That you, the Prophet, there is no back that Allah has ever sent you to that was not making sujood for Allah. And you are the one who is the source of making them to make sujood. This is what Allah is saying here. Then, La uqsim bihadha al-balad wa anta hillum bihadha al-balad wa walidin wa ma walad. Allah is swearing. When you say La uqsim here, it means, will I not swear? Which means he's swearing. Bihadha al-balad, with this city that you are in. Wa anta hillum bihadha al-balad. Even now that you are in this town, in this city that you are staying in. Wa walidin wa ma walad. Everyone that gives birth and everyone that was given birth to. Because Allah is not giving, let me read or let me that. So it's, Allah is simply swearing, and Allah can swear with whatever he wants to swear with. But whatever he swears with is something that's very important, that is worthy of contemplation. Just like Wahaz al Badal Amin. Allah also swear with the Makkah. Watin was Zaytun, Waturi Sinin, Wahaz al Badal Amin. Allah also swear with Makkah in that place. So this is a simple thing that I can answer. Not this.
The last question here is Sajdatul Istihara necessary in Salah?
Sajdat Istihara?
No.
Sajdat Shukr.
Sajdatul Istihara, that's what.
I don't know Sajdatul Istihara. I know Sajdatul Shukr. Sorry, I don't know it. May Allah forgive us. May Allah strengthen us. May Allah Ta'ala increase our faith. May Allah Ta'ala increase us with the love of the Prophet. May Allah grant us the Quran. May Allah bring security to our country. All these people that are fighting us, may Allah humiliate all of them. This Iran that are fighting, may Allah assist them. All those fighting Iran, may Allah humiliate them. All those assisting those fighting Iran, may Allah humiliate them. May Allah bring security to our country. May Allah forgive our parents. May He forgive all of us. May He bless all the things that we are doing. Those of us studying, may He bless it. Those of us looking for wives, may He bless it. Those of us that are looking for husbands, may He bless it. Our studies, may He bless it for us. We're asking Allah to grant us good health. Those of us that have challenges in our health, may Allah take it away from us. Allah, you are the cure our health for us. Allah, you are the one that solve all problems, solve our problems for us. May Allah direct our leaders aright. May Allah direct our country aright. May Allah humiliate enemies of Islam. May Allah Ta'ala reward the Prophet. May He reward the Sahabat. May He make us to live this world with La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ar-Rahman Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب